Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope you are enjoying the sunshine. As my dear friend, Miss Sherry Perez says, "Good morning, sunshine." To me, I want to say good morning to all of you. My apologies for coming on late. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. It's 11:01, but we are here finally on the YouTube channel. For some reason, my YouTube was not allowing me to log on. So I hope that everybody can see me. My friend Robbie from the Markham YMCA supervisor is my moderator. Let me know, Robbie, if you can see me or if you can hear me and if I'm live. Otherwise, I'll get onto my phone and check. Okay, Robbie, we're on. Apologies for the lateness. I just kept on pressing go live, and for some reason it said this live stream is not available right now. So I'm so happy we're on. Hazel and Malika, I wonder if you guys are here. And if you are, I'm so excited that you're here. I see a couple people have joined. It's a couple minutes after 11, but I'm going to wait for one more minute so everybody can get settled. This is your functional movement class. All you'll need, as you can tell, is a chair right here just for support. We're going to start in the chair. We'll come off the chair, use the chair support, and then we'll come back onto the chair. So keep that clear. Oh, Richard, hello. Awesome. So happy that you can hear me and we're loud and clear. Nice to see you, Richard. Thank you very much for joining. We're going to get started in about 30 more seconds. I'll get the music all ready and we'll be good to go. And if you have some blocks, you can definitely use a block or a yoga block. Gada, hello, how are you? It's so nice to see you today. Wow, we have some more people. Thank you for joining. This is your functional movement class. My name is Nazia White, and I'm the Director of Adult Programming at the Mississauga YMCA, and I'm coming to you live from my home. And we are going to get started in about 15 more seconds. I'm waiting for everybody to come clear and just making sure my music is pretty good. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There's my music. Waiting for it to start. Great. Awesome. Now, with our functional movement class, if you've had my classes before in yoga, or you've done some classes with Beverly, the most important thing is focus on your alignment. So focus on standing up nice and straight, stacking your shoulders over your hips over your ankles, and try to tuck that chin in a little bit. So I'm going to turn to the side so I can show you. Sometimes we tend to round off our back and either having our chin up or our chin down. So I want you to take the shoulders up to the ears, take it back, and then drop the shoulders down. Yeah, perfect. And now notice if you tuck your chin in a little bit, the head becomes as an extension of your spine. So I want you to stand up nice and tall. We're going to start sitting actually, but sitting on your chair nice and tall. So from your hip bones, I want you to imagine your spine is elongated right to the very top of your head, nice and tall. Thank you. Oh, and Robbie says we have to remember that water. Yes, it's very important to stay hydrated today, my friends. Very important. All right, let's all get started. I'm going to get onto my chair while I set you guys up. Make sure this camera is good to go. I think we're good. Yes, there we go. Awesome, right here. Going to move back a little bit more so you can see me. There we go. All right, sitting up onto your chair, nice and tall, making sure your feet are flat onto the floor. So I have here our 2 yoga blocks, but you can use heavy books, sturdy books. If you feel that your heels are not touching the floor, your feet is not touching the floor, you can place those yoga blocks or those books right underneath your feet. So it becomes a nice 45-degree angle with your knees. Okay, so that's what you want to make sure your feet are flat onto the floor when you're sitting position. Your knees are stacked right over the ankles. So not out like this and not in like that. Right over there. Perfect. That's great. Okay, Richard, Gada, Hazel, and Malika, let's get started, my friends. Feet are flat onto the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders up to your ears and then back and start marching it out right and left. Beautiful. Use your arms as momentum, right and left. Good. Lifting your feet off the floor for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now march it wide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march it in. 8, 7, good. Shoulders back. Chin is slightly tucked in to your chest. Beautiful. Using your arms, take it wide. Yes. 4, 3, 2, take it wide. Take it in. 4, 3, 2, take it wide. 4, 3, 2, take it in. 4, 3, 2. Now keep the march. Start to roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Shoulders up and back. For 4, 3, 2. Now roll the shoulders forward. Keep that march happening. 4, 3, 2. Nice work. Keep the march happening. Take the arms up to the sky and exhale. Take the arms down by your side. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Place your hands on the tops of your thighs. Hold the march. We're going to just start warming up our body, taking your shoulders, the left shoulder, the right shoulder over to one side, and then over to the other side. Good. So level 1, just keep your hands to the tops of your thighs. Or if it's available to you, take your hands out to the side as if you're reaching for someone beside you. Yeah, you're trying to tap their shoulder. Keeping that social distancing, of course. Tap. Tap. Now, you can either alternate hands right and left and maybe the hand that's not reaching out onto the thigh. Or if you want, you can keep both arms out the entire time and reach side to side. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it down below. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and then back. Very nice. Now you're going to take your arms out in front of you forward and then bring your arms down by your side. Arms out in front of you, palms are flat towards the floor and down. Good. This is your side view. Arms out and down. Arms up, shoulder height and down. So your wrist is in line with your shoulders, up and down. Beautiful. Just warming up the body. Now, as you're doing this motion, I want you to notice, is your core engaged? So are you pulling your belly button towards your spine? Are you sitting up nice and tall? Are you focusing on that breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, or whatever feels comfortable for you? This is your functional movement class. So today we're really going to focus on just movements that are functional for every day, right? So simple things like sitting and standing, simple things like having some balance, going up the stairs. And at the end of the day, it's all about feeling confident and comfortable as you move through your day. You know, when you're getting those groceries, picking the groceries up and then putting them on that top shelf. One more here, and then slowly release, roll the shoulders up to the ears and back. Beautiful. We're going to go back to that side to side, side, side. Good work. Reach, reach. 8, 7, 6. So try to keep your sit bones or your hip bones onto your chair, and you're just hinging really from your torso, from your ribs. Reach, reach. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good work. Now you're going to tap your foot to the side and then bring it back. So we're tapping and center, other side, tap and center. Good. Tap, center. All right, my friends, let's speed this up. Bring your hands to your hips. Tap, tap, tap. Good work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to tap your heel in front of you and back. So heel, if you are straightening out one leg and then coming back to center, straightening out the other leg. So as you tap your heel to the floor, I want you to keep that foot flexed. So you're bringing your toes towards your nose. Great. So remember, you can go at your pace. If I'm going too fast or if I'm going too slow, you do the pace that feels good for you. Very nice. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Place your hands onto your thighs. Plant your feet firmly onto the floor. So ground your feet into the floor. That's it, Hazel. Good job. Press all four corners and then slowly come up to a standing position right here. Great. Now, in your standing position, your feet are hip distance apart. Your shoulders, again, stacked over the hips stacked over the knees stacked over the ankles, okay? Nice straight alignment, neutral spine. That's where you're starting. You're either on the side of your chair or in the front of your chair. We're gonna come in for a couple squats. So I want you to imagine as if you're sitting down on your chair, but you're just gonna hover over the base of your chair. So push your glutes back and then come back up. Beautiful. I'm gonna show you what it looks like so you can see me, because I know I look like I disappear into that fireplace behind me. Good. Sitting and then back. So you're just using that chair for support. You're pushing your hips back. So notice, try to keep that chest proud. Try to drop those shoulders down. Yes, as you come up, push through the heels and squeeze your glutes. Beautiful. There should be no pressure in the knees at all, my friends, if you're putting all the weight into your heels rather than to your tips of your toes. That's it. Down and up. Very nice. Down and up. Keep it going. Down on your chair. Just hovering over your chair and then back up. Beautiful. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Just shake it out here. So this is our functional movement. As we're bending down to pick something, we really want to refrain from keeping those legs straight and bending like this. I want you to start to focus on bending the knees in that squat form and then bend down to reach for something, okay? So I want you to look around your room. Anything that you have into your room, just a set of keys, whatever you have in your room, I want you to put it down in front of you. Yes, whatever it is, a phone, a book, anything that you have right now, grab that and just put it in front of you. Beautiful. I want you to take your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And remember that squat form. You're going to squat down and you're going to pick that item that you just put on the floor. But you're going to bend those knees. Imagine that you're sitting onto the chair. Ready? Let's do this. Inhale, exhale, sit down low into your chair, pick up that item, and then come back up. Beautiful. Do it again. Now you're going to drop the item to the floor or bend the knees, push the hips back, and bring the item to the floor. Let's go for that squat form right here, and then bring it to the floor. There you go. Let's do this again. Squat down, pick up the item, and then come back up. Squat down, pick up, drop the item, and come back up. Beautiful. Again, squat down, pick up the item, and back up. Squat down, drop the item, and back up. Beautiful. Let's do this 3 more times. Squat down, pick up the item, back up. Squat down, pick up the item. Beautiful. Again, last one here. Great job. So the next time you're going to get your groceries or pick up something from the floor, what are you going to do, my friends? Are you going to do it this way? No, you're going to squat down. So bend those knees and pick it up. Great job. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Great work today. Gada and Richard, Malika and Hazel, you are all doing such a great job. Next thing, that same item that you had, I want you to put it in your chair, or put it in your hand. So whatever that item is, it doesn't have to be heavy. It's just an item, a remote control, a pen, totally fine. Okay, so your feet are still hip distance apart. Good. Now I want you to keep your hips square, parallel in line with me. Your ankles are stacked under your hips. And I want you to have a slight bend in your knees. Great. So I'm just going to show you slight bend in your knees. There you go. Good. Slight bend in your knees. I want you to reach for the right side and then come back to center. Take that pen and then reach up above for the left side and then come back to center. Yes. Reach up above as high as you can go. So you don't have to go too high and it's not over your head, right? It's just to a 45 degree. I want you to imagine whatever your item is. I'm going to take something smaller, actually. Right here, I have a little cream, a jar, a little thing. I want you to imagine that you're placing that item onto a shelf that's a little higher. So reach and put it on the shelf. Reach and put it out. So if it's a lighter item, you can definitely use one arm at a time. Reach. Now notice as you're reaching, is there a twist in your knees? Okay, so I want you to now come on and tap that toe. Tap. Beautiful. Tap. Good. Tap and reach, put that item on the top shelf. So this is basically the motion without any items in your hands, right? That's the motion, but I want you to actually visualize, and I want you to have something tangible in your hand. Because when you finish this class, I want you to remember this as you're putting something on that top shelf. Because maybe you're doing some spring cleaning today or this weekend. And I know some of you have some beautiful dishes that you keep, for certain guests when they come over. And I know that might be a nice way maybe of dusting that out. But they're really high up, right? On all our kitchen cabinets. They keep those shelves really high. So it's really hard for us to get to if you don't have a step stool. Good. Let's keep on reaching. Top shelf, as if you're placing that item on the top shelf. Good. When you come back to center, you're coming back to soft knees. Keep on going. Back down center, soft knees. Back down. Notice. It's kind of like a mini squat. Soft knees. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Good job. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water if you need to. Now we're going to put those two motions together. You're going to bend down to pick up that item, and then you're going to come up straight, and then you're going to drop that item on that shelf. We're ready to do this, but we also have to focus on how are we bending down? We're bending down in that squat form. That's it. You got it. Good job. So here's your chair. Make sure your chair is behind you for support. I want you to place that item down onto the floor. Keep that item on the floor. Good. And let's all bend down together. Squat form. Pick that item off the floor with your right hand. Reach up. Take that item above your head and imagine that you're putting it on the top shelf. And then come back down. Squat form. Drop that item down to the floor and come back to standing. Let's do this with the left hand now. Same thing. Keep your item onto the floor. Good. Feet your hip distance apart or a little wider. Squat down. Bend the knees. Push the hips back. Chest is proud. Pick up the item with your left hand and take that item up to the sky or up to the top shelf. There you go. And now bring the item back down to the floor and slowly come back. Yes, let's do it again. Right hand now. Reach for the item. And then pick it up. Beautiful. And come back up to standing. We're going to do this again a couple times. Now I want you, when you drop the item down, if the item's in your left hand, I want you to drop the item outside of your right foot and then come back up. So there's a little twisting motion. Okay, pick the item up with your right hand and then reach the item over to the left side. Beautiful. Squat back down, drop the item over to the left foot. Great, let's do this again. Pick the item up with your left hand, reach up high, and then drop the item by your right foot. Yes, let's do this 2 more times. Now I want you to take it at your own pace. Squat down, pick up the item, reach up high, squat down, drop the item over the opposite foot, and come back up. Again, 1 more time, my friends. Yes, so you want to make sure that you're focusing on that squat form as you reach down. Very nice. Gada, Richard, Sandra, Hazel, good work. Malika, awesome work. This is for you when you get those dishes. I know you have a lot of them there that you want to organize. Great job. Okay, everyone, walk it out, shake it out, have a sip of water if you need to. Good job with that item. Very happy. You can put that item away now if you need to. We're going to come back to our chair now, my friends. I'm just going to readjust here. So coming onto the back of your chair, making sure that you can support your arm with the back of your chair. Holding onto your chair with your right hand. I have my left hand on it right now, but that's okay. Holding on to the top of your chair, raise your left leg off the floor. Good. Just grounding your right foot into the floor. And I want you, that leg that's off the floor. So whatever hand is on the chair, the opposite leg is off the floor. Beautiful. Great. So I want you to tap in front of you, tap to the side, and then tap behind you. Come back to center. We'll do that again. Tap forward, tap side, tap behind. Again, tap forward, tap side, and behind. Good. Forward, side, behind. Your first try is this, with your hands not holding on too tight to the back of your chair, just there as a support. The second option now, as you flow through with these leg movements, I want you to try to bring your fingertips onto the tips of the chair. So just a little bit of support there if you need it. And if you feel confident and if you feel ready, no hands on the chair. Let's do this. Yes, good work. Tap forward, side, back. Forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. Now, what is this doing for us, my friends? This is challenging your center of gravity as you take your foot forward, as you take your foot side, as you take your foot back. That's it. And what happens when we're standing up or walking up some steps, we tend to shift all of our weight on one leg. So the more we practice this, the more confident we'll feel as we have to go up these stairs, or even just walking on some stones. Sometimes, the patterned concrete or the garden stones that are out there, they're supposed to be flat, but sometimes they are a little bit wobbly. I know every time I step down from my house, there's one stair. It's a big concrete slab, but it's wobbly. And you get a little bit scared, right? Okay, my friends, let's take it over to the other side. So chair on the other side. Whatever hand is holding onto the back of the chair, the opposite leg is lifted off the floor. Good. So I have my left hand on the chair. That means my right leg is coming off the floor. And I'm going to tap forward, tap side. Exactly what you did with one side, you could do it with the other. Good. Now, if you find that this is too easy, you're going to take just your fingertips to the back of the chair, or if you find it even more easy, if you find that easy, then nothing on your chair. And maybe if you find the tapping too easy, what can you do to make it harder? Don't tap. Just take your foot behind you. Try not to touch the floor. Yes. Whew. That's a little tougher. Forward, side, and back. Good work. Keep it going. That's it. I think my music just switched. I'm going to change that as you keep on going. Good work, everyone. Keep on pushing through. Inhale and exhale. There you go. Almost there. Beautiful. Keep on going. Forward, side, and back. Lovely technology. Always gives us a little bit of a challenge, of course. There we go. All right. Forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. Remember, you can tap or maybe lift your toes. Last 4 here to go. How are y'all feeling? Are you doing good, Hazel? Are you feeling good, Malika? Richard, how's your balance going? That's it, Gada. Great job. Beautiful work, Sandra. All right, my friends, let's check it out. That supportive leg is really feeling it. Notice the difference between the right leg and the left leg. Did you notice a difference? Is one stronger than the other? Did one start to talk to you a little bit more faster than the other one? Awesome. Okay, next movement. Either having onto the back of your chair. So if you have your chair just free space like I do, I want you to push your chair against a supportive wall. Okay, really important because we're going to do some push movements some pressing movements. I want you to stack your shoulders or rock your feet back a little bit. Yeah, so you feel that support of your chair. If you don't feel comfortable doing it on your chair, you can also do it right onto your wall. Yes, bring your wrists in line with your shoulders. Inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to bring your forehead to the wall and then slowly extend the arms. Good. So on the wall, if you feel confident, you can definitely take it to the chair. But I want you to make sure the chair is against the wall or something strong, or the back of your chair is sturdy. Because if you have it here without anything support, as you push, you might push your chair forward, and that's an injury. So make sure you listen to your body and also make sure we keep it safe. So you're bringing, if you're on the chair, you're bringing your chest to the back of your chair and then straightening out your arms. Bring your chest to the back of your chair and straightening. Now with this, you want to make sure your core is engaged, so pull your belly button towards your spine. Good. You can lift those heels if you want to. Beautiful. Great work, everyone. Keep it going here. I don't feel that my chair is strong enough and supportive, so I'm taking it to the wall instead. Good. Great work. And keep on pushing. So notice if those wrists are in line with the shoulders. Great, so try not to keep your hands all the way up here or lower than your shoulders. We don't want to injure our wrists. Good. Let's go for 2 more, my friends. Last one. And push. Beautiful work. Rotate those wrists. Holding it there. And now bring the backs of your hands together and just press them. Great job. Yes, when we do those push-ups, they just release that energy. And so they release, roll the shoulders back, and when you're ready, slowly coming back onto your chair. Time goes by way too fast when you're having fun. I was having too much fun with you all. I can't believe it's almost time for us to go. Take a seat onto your chair. Feet are still hip distance apart. Inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to hand to meet your right knee. And take your right arm all the way back behind you. Coming in for a little twist. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center and then over to the other side. So what's your homework for today, my friends? You are going to make sure when you're doing your picking up something up from the floor or putting something on a shelf, you're going to be mindful of how your knees are feeling. You're not hinging from your hips, but rather bending those knees, keeping those knees nice and soft. Good. Switch over to the other side. Let's do it again. And slowly come back to center one more time on the other side. Beautiful. Come back to center. I want you to toe heel your feet so that your stance is pretty wide. So take your legs out as wide as you can go. Your toes are slightly pointed out. Hands onto your thighs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, eyes up to the sky. And as you exhale, start to hinge forward. So bring your chest forward. So now your eyes are coming to the floor and drop your right shoulder down. Yes, great. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center, nice and tall. Exhale, hinge forward, chest proud, and then drop your left shoulder down. So your eyes are now gazing to your right wall, or the right side of your body. And slowly come back to center. Let's do it again. Hinge forward, and then drop that right shoulder. Center, hinge forward, and drop the left shoulder. And slowly come back to center. Let's toe heel our feet back to touch. We're going to hold on to our right wrist with your left hand. Holding on to your right wrist with your left hand. Take that arm over your head. Yes, and now pull over to the left side. Holding it there for a nice deep stretch. Great work. Side body stretch. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Now hold on to your left wrist with your right hand. Take those arms up to the sky and then pull your left arm over your head using the strength and the power in your right arm. And slowly come back to center. Beautiful work. Take your right heel to the floor. Extend your right leg to make it straight. Right toes towards your nose. Inhale. And as you exhale, start to hinge from your hips. If you can, bring your chest to lay on top of your left thigh. If you can, reach your right hand to the instep of your right foot, or maybe to your right calf, or your right inner thigh. Wherever you can reach till. Beautiful. Great work. Thanks, Sandra. Practicality is what's really important, right, for our functional movement class. And let's take it over to the other side, and then hinge forward, placing your chest on the top of your right thigh if you can. Reach for the inside of your leg with your left arm. Good. Now, instead of looking up towards me, try to walk your eyes to the floor. Yeah, so that you're in alignment from the tip of your tailbone to the top of your head. Your spine is still in a straight line. And slowly come back to center. That same left foot, I want you to either cross the left ankle over the right or bring the left ankle on top of your right thigh. Yes, so all those squats that we did today, this feels really good to do this stretch. Awesome work, everyone. And slowly, let's switch over to the other side. And as you're sitting here in your stretch, just focusing on your breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And let me know at any time, maybe even after class, send us an email. Let us know if you feel that you'd like something a little bit more challenging or less challenging, because we have a whole audience of all different types of mobilities. So it's really important for us to make sure we're getting everybody involved and allowing for the very beginning, the beginners of fitness, and also if you're not new to fitness. And if you're a regular fitness member at one of our YMCAs, and if you see a move that we're doing and it seems too easy for you, so try to use your judgment and try to make it harder for yourself. So we try our best to give you harder options, but it's a lot of talking to for me. So I always want to give you guys some space. And slowly release. Let's give ourselves 3 big breaths like we started in the beginning of class. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, let it go. 1 more breath. Inhale, hands together. Then bring your hands to your heart center and give away all that energy. Beautiful work, everyone. Big round of applause. I hope you all had a great session today. Thank you, Richard. Yes, a huge hello to Robbie. Thank you, Robbie, for all your efforts. And thank you to Gada and Robbie, Sandra, Hazel, and Malika. I'm so excited that you guys were able to join us today for our functional movement class. It used to be our balance, still doing the same exercises. Today, if you notice, I missed one exercise, our tightrope. Yes, so I've been doing that on every class. So if you have a chance to do your tightrope today on your own, just to finish off and see how your balance is as compared to the very beginning of when you started our classes with us. Thank you, Sandra. It's so nice to see you on class. And I hope you all have a beautiful rest of the day. Looks like the sun is still shining behind in my window. How is my youngster? She is fast asleep, so that's why you couldn't hear anything, Richard. The music was a little lower because she's fast asleep. Normally, her nap time is 11:30, so today she was out. We were out on her little trike, and I think the heat made her tired. So she's fast asleep. You don't have any baby soundtracks, but I'm sure it's always this case. When I have yoga, that's when she doesn't fall asleep, and that's when I need her to fall asleep and be quiet. And today I said, okay, functional movement, it's okay if we have a baby talking, but she's fast asleep. So watch out. Tomorrow, 9 a.m., soothing yoga class. I bet you oh yeah, it's 9. It's earlier. She'll definitely come out and make some noise. And maybe I'll bring her behind the scenes for you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robbie. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Remember to keep on shining bright, stay home, stay active, and stay connected. Remember to share this class with anyone else that you need to. All you have to do is just copy the link above, right above you there, where you see .youtube.com, and you can share that with your network. Have a great day, everyone. We have plenty of great programming. Yes, Robbie, today, including Body Fit Chair with Beverly. Bye for now. Bye, Robbie. So nice to see you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.